poems. They're relatively quick. And this first one is going to maybe make you sad, if I did my job right. The thing about poetry for me is that it's not doing its job if it's not making you feel something, right? So if you feel something, I want you guys to take a anytime you feel something while I'm performing. So this first poem is called Loneliness. Loneliness is not new to me. Is encompassing of all of the mundane emotions that fill me up at any given time. It has been my normal since 5th grade when I transferred schools. I know loneliness like calculators know numbers, like how butterflies know seasons, like how depression knows sadness, knows despondency, knows tragedy. I always mask it with charisma. Nobody knows how lonely you are when you are friendly with everybody. I have always been friendly with everybody. I can flash a smile and strike up a conversation like I'm the world's most laid-back salesperson. Have little to no concept of social anxiety or awkwardness. I don't have anything that bars me from communicating effectively. In fact, communication is my one and only profound tool. I use it almost exclusively. That's why I became a writer. That's why I became a performer, a poet, a specialist in speaking and speech patterns. I am an effective communicator in almost every conventional way you can think of in English. I mastered communication so that I would never have to be lonely. But loneliness does not come from lack of friends. In the middle of parties surrounded by my closest friends, my best friends, I have suddenly been flooded by tsunamis of loneliness so large, so mind-numbingly overwhelming. It's a wonder I am still even standing here. It took me a long time to realize that feelings of isolation and loneliness are part of depression. And I have been depressed for a very, very long time. So I hide it. I hide it well. I mask it with memes, with sarcasm, with quick wit and bad puns and not so obscure poems and everything else that makes me so very good at communicating with people. It's not enough though. At the end of the day, when I think nobody is watching, I sit down and I pull my knees to my chest and I continue to attempt to hide the empty space in my heart that is never quite small enough to fill with all of the friends that I have.